This is number 2. Number 3 is, how do you collaborate? Because strength begets strength. So unless you are strong, nobody else is going to join you to do research. Internationalization is another important thing. So here, the faculty members can go as postdoctoral fellows, learn some new tricks, come back and establish connection. And I'm of the firm belief, since we have great educationists here, we should abandon this semester system. It is a setback for the education system. I tell you why. In semester system, you have 5 months, 2 months are given to the kids. And if they don't have any business, they will fall prey to something, or they will while away the time. Instead of that, trimester system should be adopted, and it with tight schedule, and every alternate term, the student should go to industry or wherever internship is offered, and for that, the internship should be paid. So I also suggested, and I wrote articles also on that, I would propose a scheme called SIR, that is Students' Internship Responsibility, like CSR. And the corporate houses, anybody who has a turnover of more than 1 crore rupees should give some part of his profits to students' internship. So nobody works free, but they get some sort of stipend. Okay? And that should be the aim of educational institutes. And I think that way we will have, supposing it's a bachelor's program, now we have first year, second year, third year, fourth year, we are saying there will be an exit route, certificate, diploma, degree, honors degree. So it is possible to have major degrees, minor degrees, and you can have more than one minor degree, or you can have a so-called designer's degree. That is, you can choose your subjects. It may be some of them are online, okay, MOOC or Swayam or whatever platform you choose, and you add to your own qualification. It happens more, in many cases, you will see some of the highly successful people in some field do not have the basic degree in that field, but that is their passion. So higher education, NEP is trying to promote that kind of thing. Another thing is the traditional knowledge. Our traditional knowledge is so rich. We have been so much westernized. People don't talk in their own mother tongues. It is unfortunate that. We talk in English. Even sometimes jokingly people say, my dog doesn't understand instructions in Hindi or Marathi, but only in English. We have been so much westernized. Why can't we take pride in our own languages? Teach, and this is where, once again, the instructions in mother tongue. I must tell you that I studied in Marathi, that's my mother tongue. So anybody can study in that language and adopt somebody else's language, because once you know your language, you can adopt somebody else's language. Sometimes people talk very fast, but grammatically absolutely horrible. That can happen. Therefore, education in mother tongue, understanding the value of your talent and taking that talent to next level and having industrial experience, okay, or internship, this is what is intended in this NEP. And so if we want to be, Vikasit Bharat by 2047, this is what is required. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the world of materials and energy. So energy is going to be a very big problem for all of us. Okay, and how do we harness this energy? Maybe solar energy, wind energy, hydrogen energy, geothermal energy, hydro, and nuclear energy. And hydrogen is going to play a very, very important role in future. So hydrogen by water splitting. So hydrogen and oxygen, and by 2050 we will not have any crude oil, so we'll have some other kind of refineries called biorefineries. In the biorefineries, to conversion of this biomass into chemicals, fuels, and materials, will be hydrogen will be required. So will be oxygen. Okay, and another interesting thing I must want to tell you, I hope our politicians listen to this suggestion, that is do not ban plastic. Now, this is contrary to the government views. Why do we ban plastic? Because we think plastic is polluting the earth. But who is polluting that? You are polluting it. How plastic was introduced? Plastic was introduced as a substitute for paper. Paper denudes forests. Therefore, plastic was introduced. Now, plastic properties were improved so much that it became thinner and thinner and stronger and stronger. So the plastic bag which you get doesn't cost you on 1 paisa. So since it has no value, we throw it. So first thing, we have to change our philosophy. Every waste has a value. So supposing that plastic bag, whether it is a milk bag, polythene bag, I put a deposit of 20, refundable deposit of 20 rupees, or on the PET bottle, if I put a deposit of 20 rupees, irrespective of size, shape, weight, you will be inclined to return it and take your 20 rupees back. Because in municipal solid waste, the segregation of the waste takes 80% of the cost. And this plastic can be depolymerized. Again, we can use hydrogenation. We can use ammonolysis. We can use sololysis. Because it is free, you are throwing it. I can assure you now here also they have put, the glass bottle. Glass bottle is very unfriendly for environment. 1600 degrees C, NOx, SOx, everything is created. But we think it is clean. Because we are reusing it. Why? Because we are reusing it. So we have to promote social responsibility, public awareness to recycle it. And the next best example is that of the marriage parties. You go to any marriage party, hundreds of dishes are there, and they are attractive. Therefore, you look at it and you say, oh, it looks very nice, so you take it. And you don't like it. So more than 50% of food is wasted. We waste 1.16 kg waste is created every day per capita. So imagine how much waste we are creating. Supposing there was a bowl kept there and said, madam or sir, if you like this dish, put 100 rupees and take it. On a lighter note, I can tell you, your wife will not allow you to touch it. Because she knows you are not eating it at home, but because it is free, you are eating it. And at the end of the marriage ceremony, you can give that money to the bride and groom. So nothing free is appreciated by society. Therefore, there should be a cost. Waste should have a value. And waste to wealth is another mantra which is being taught. So now campuses are supposed to be zero waste. That is another motive. All over the world, this is being tried. So I think India should take a lead in the field of education. We must create the best of the researchers, best of the professors, and the professors must know their duty. And the professor should be always on the toes, because knowledge is being pumped into every day. So with these few remarks, I once again welcome all of you. Thank you very much.